Yo. I'm gonna try and go for that 132. I was going for it last race and I got murdered on the second lap. Someone crashed in front of me. Full tires. And I DNF'd. I lost a lot of reading. Yo, Anto. I'm just doing a couple warm-up laps. Yeah, it happens to me every time. I miss that game so much, and I miss those days. I mean, I was young. I played it a lot when I got a little bit older, but I used to play it with my brothers all the time. I would watch them drive, and they had different racing games. There was Gran Tur... Okay, that didn't happen. There was Gran Turismo. We used to play Project Gotham Racing PGR on the Xbox, which at the time was like the best graphics ever. You used to have a garage where you could walk around and look at all your cars, and the graphics were crazy back then. Okay, one warm-up lap and a crash is okay. I don't know if there's videos. I can probably find a video of it on YouTube. Yeah, I wanted to experiment with trying to use more curb on the inside of turn one, and it didn't work out because I just broke later and then missed the corner. Hold on, let me see. Okay, that's my YouTube chat that always comes up. I think this game, Project Gotham. I played this a lot once I was like old enough to like be conscious. You used to just be able to go into garages and like walk around like this. You could just walk around with your controller and like look at all the cars and see the logos and the names. And it was like this, like the FPS was always like wonky, but the heavy like lighting, it always seemed so cool. You just walk around garages and look at all your cars, and then you could go and race them at like street circuits. It was so cool. I used to play this game all the time on Xbox when I got older. Oh, let me add... I keep forgetting. Let me add my pedal inputs as an overlay. Keep forgetting about that in the bottom left. Go now. Okay. Brake and gas. Oh, the race is actually starting. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully that same guy is not racing again, because that was really annoying. I don't know if you're in here, Tom, in the race session. My friend was spotting me in our race the other day, and he just started calling you Cookie Monster. He was just like, yeah, Cookie Monster's 2 seconds behind. Cookie Monster. He just... It's my favorite Miata skin. I have a Sesame Street one that has Ernie and Big Bird on it that I run on my other, like my other skin if it's not the Zeems one. Let's see who's in here. Sandberg, Nuno Ferreira. Oh, okay, cool. We got Nuno in here. So this will be interesting. Probably be a battle between the top 3 here. I don't know how quick Nuno is here. What skin is he running? What? I can't tell if this is a real skin or if this is like the iRacing. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Oh crap, I accidentally sent him the skin file that has my YouTube on the back. I thought I made a version of it that doesn't have that, or it's glitched. Now he's on a South Park skin. Okay. I don't know if it's glitched and put... Okay, it's just doing a different skin every time I reload this. Who knows what skin he's running. Now he's Ayrton Senna. We'll just leave it at that. He can just be Ayrton. So I don't know why trading paint's glitching out. But yeah, he can be Ayrton Senna. Yeah, I'll be on probably for the next 2. I'm just scared. If I crash again, I'm gonna drop under 5K. I mean, I don't care that much about rating, but I was 5.3K and now I'm down to 5,025. So we'll see. I'm just gonna go full send and try and get a 132. This is my worst corner. I can't figure out how much of that curbing to take. Full tires. Now there's a 2.3K guy. Okay, I did the exact same mistake with that other guy. Okay, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna go back to pits in case I have damage. I did exactly the mistake that other guy did in the last race. But there's a 2.3 rated guy in here. I forget which one it is. There's a couple. But he did a 133.3 in practice, so we'll see how that ends up going. Hi, Sven. No, hopefully I survived this time. I'm car number 2, but the car number 1 who's higher rated than me in this, oh god, that first gear is not the gear there, is one of my teammates. If we blowing, it'll not be good. Unless you're saying blowing, because I just did the exact same thing on my first outlet. I turned my pedal inputs on so you can make fun of me for right foot braking. The tires are always, well, the track is super cold. The first lap is never the quickest. Wide at the fountain again. I would really like to get that 132 lap. Not going to be this one, but get the tires up at front for my second lap. Yes, I still right foot brake. You can see it in my inputs. Okay, that was a bad first lap. That was not a good idea. I wanted to try it. See if I could rotate the car better. Gonna be the time to beat it. Okay. Fuck! That was good. That was close. I wish I didn't kill turn 1 there. I just, like, literally went here. Oh well. Let's see how it goes. Whoa.
Let's get the party started. As it stands now, you need a P3 or higher to increase your iRating. Enter your SIM credentials in Dre app. Settings, SIM connection. This session is 35 minutes. 19 cars gridding. Keep cool out there. It's time for the race. Gridding is 2 minutes. 1 minute, 43 seconds left.
8 p.m. Weird. Thanks,
There's
Yato.
0.4 gallons more than needed.
I've gotten jumped by P2 for the lead every single time in the turn 1 because they have this inside line down to turn 1. So we'll see how this goes. It's my teammate in P1, so I'm not too worried about trying to get by him. We'll see. I'll ride behind, and probably whoever has the better pace will let the other go.
59 seconds left.
Yeah, I think me and Nunya will pull away, and then we'll just chill out. I'm fine with P1 or P2.
29 seconds left. "15 seconds left. 9 seconds.
Whoa.
5 seconds.
All right.
Get ready to go. Green lights.
Stick in behind and pull away. Ooh. Almost spin. No problem. Easy. I don't like that bumpy curbing. Really sketchy. I might be able to get the lap record in his tow. That's the one thing I'm aiming for here.
That lap was a 1 minute 43.1. Class position 2.
Ooh. So scary.
Improving. Yet another fastest lap time. 1 minute 34 seconds. That was a new session record previous sector.
Ooh. That was a love tap.
That was a new session green last sector.
Yeah, it's those last two corners we went through where I fell
Last
off.
sector was a session greatest.
But I think that might be tire temperature.
Laps remaining.
Yeah, I think I might have a pace advantage, but we'll see how it plays out. If I'm gonna go for an overtake, he'll either let me by or I'll go for it at the end of the race.
Another fastest lap, 1 minute 33.8. 3 down, 20 laps to go.
Oof.
Last sector was a new session fastest. Session best last sector. That was a session best sector. Good job, another fastest lap time, 1 minute 33.5 seconds. Left forward. We're clear.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, shit.
We're number 1.
I hope I don't have bad damage from that. I think I have a straight line deficit. It's a thing, you get caught behind other cars here, and then they make one mistake, and there's nowhere you can go. At least, yeah, I'm losing in a lot of time. I'll have to be able to make it up in cornering, but we'll see. I think I can definitely hang on to a top 3 though. I just need to keep this as tight as possible. I'm gapping P3 still, about even with P2. I think I can do it. Have to drive perfectly.
Weather update, dude. Track temperature decreased 8.0 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 in the last 11 minutes. Car in front on track, lap time.
Fuck. I'm losing way too much in a straight line. I'm not going to be able to hold it off. At least P2.
Attack the car ahead on track in the upcoming sector.
The thing is, if P2 gets by me, I can probably slipstream him and keep pulling the gap on P3. So I can probably nab out a P2 from this.
Left side forward. Free.
That completely fucks that up. Fuck, man.
We got about 16 laps left.
Yeah, that's... Nah, it happens, dude. Nah, it happens, man. I tried to avoid it. I just hit you. It's just Long Beach. It's treacherous, especially the corner that you had the incident in. Like those bumpy curbs make it so hard. But I think I've got a gap. We're still building a gap at D3. I don't think I'll be able to hold Sandberg off just with my straight line speed, but
0.6 was the delta behind. Down in number 2 now. There's 28 iRacing to get for the next position.
If there's a way that I can stay in his toe, I might be able to hang it. And go for it on the last lap. I'll have to see how my straight line speed is. Because obviously I can beat him in cornering still. It's just the straight line. Yeah. Even if he pulls away, if I can just get a little bit of slipstream and then still gain in cornering, I might be able to stay with him. I'll have to see. Like, he's gonna pull 3 or 4 tenths on this straight every time. But if I can close back up to him like this, I might be able to have a shot into a corner. Or he makes a mistake.
We're free. Go easy in 5 seconds, 1 slow. Incident has cleared.
Like, if I can keep this going until the end of the race, like this, I'll have a chance. Throw it up inside of the hairpin or something. Go for the Hail Mary. Because we're keeping that gap. Yeah, I remember racing with him last season a lot.
We got 19 minutes to go in this session.
This is going to be the biggest struggle towards that. Okay. Yeah, his slipstream is helping me, though, pull away. Like, oh, I did not mean to tap you, sorry. I think that was a 0x. Like, if I can have that gap on the last lap, I might throw it up the inside of the hairpin. Not like a dive bomb, but if I'm that close to him, I might try to go for it.
Car ahead, lap time 1 minute 34 and 3/4 seconds. That was an optimal previous sector.
Yeah, the car in front of me crashed into this corner that we're going into now. He hit the inside wall, and there was nowhere for me to go, and we ended up both DNFing. I lost like 150 rating from it, which sucked.
New optimal last sector. There's roughly 11 laps left.
As long as I stay here, I can go for it on the last lap. It'll have to be into the hairpin because that's the only place I can get away and hold it.
Laps remaining, 12 laps down.
Yep, see you, mate. I'll be on for the next couple of races as well, so hopefully, maybe I'll see you in the next one.
You have one exiting pits. One heading out. One heading out. Pass sector was a green. One at exit. Watch out, in 7 seconds, one involved. Yellow cleared. Incident. That was a green pass sector. You've about 6 laps left.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna dive bomb the hairpin on the last lap. That's the only thing I can do. And I'm faster than him there. I'm faster than him in cornering by a lot. I'm gonna have to try it earlier if P3 catches up to us, but I don't think he will. I'm just stuck. That's why I'm sizing up the hairpin every time and seeing how deep I can get without going for it. Like, I just pretend that this is the last lap and see what type of gap I can get. And then just send it up the inside right here. I'll definitely be able to get it. That's the plan. That's the only way to get it. And then I'll just have to run to right here and not get overtaken in a straight line. So we'll see.
Car in front on track. Previous lap time was A.
It's like I am faster in cornering. I'm holding back to not run into him. Because there's no point. We got 4 laps remaining. No, not that I can tell. It's only the straight line. Like, you
Previous
see,
lap, 1 minute
better exit.
34.041.
I'm right beside him, and he's still gonna pull away. That's where I'm slow. I just can't go for any overtakes before the last lap because he's just gonna pass me again on his straight. The only way I'm going to go earlier is if P3 catches. P3 catches, then I'm going to try and send it just to try and make them battle. Because the worst case is going to be I get P3, so I may as well go for it. I've got to get as good of a run out of this corner as I can on the last lap. I need to be as close to him down the street as I can.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. I need this lap car to let us both
Previous
as
sector
well.
was a new session greatest. About 3 laps left.
About 2 laps to go. That's the type of exit I need on the last lap. I need to be a little bit closer and have that exit.
Local yellow in 6 seconds. 1 ahead. Flag cleared.
Gonna have 2 laps to go. So it'll be the next lap.
New session green last sector. 1 minute 43.9 to go in this session.
Like, this is what I need to be at next lap. Need to be this close. That's the gap I need next lap. If I have this gap, I'm gonna go for it in the hairpin. We're pulling away from P3. Oh, we got it. I'm gonna make miracles happen here, Anto.
Yellow ahead in 4 seconds. 1 in front. White flag. Yellow has cleared.
These lap cars might fuck it all up. I need this to not go wrong. This is tense. I love these moments.
Track state. Carry over, and I believe about 83%.
Yep. All right.
On left rear.
Ooh,
Check
okay.
it. Clear.
Well, I went for it.
That's it for
Can't
the
say I
race.
didn't go for it. I went early enough. He had the space. He just had to not turn in. That was fair.
Well done.
I'm
P1
saying
now.
that's fucking fair.
Fresh car. You did it. Short debrief. We moved up 1 places. You finished with 1.14 gallons.
Okay, that was a little...
Nicholas.
Well, that's what I sized up the entire race. That was the only place it was gonna work. He took a what happened is usually he ran towards this curbing. He knew I was probably gonna go for it. So he ran much, much closer to the inside, so I went for it, but he was there. If you go back on any lap before, you see he runs here. So that's why I'm thinking I'm going to run out to the inside, because it's a Miata. We'll go too wide. But he ran much more deep to the inside, knowing I'd probably go for that. Whoa. Had my stream open. I mean, I really don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, it's a bit dirty, but also I saw like every single lap where some of my closest, like I sized this up the entire time. I knew how weak he was through the hairpin. Like this was half of his runs were like this. Because what happened is Nuno led, and then he messed up this corner. We were already gapping. We were like 4 seconds ahead. That's what happened between us. And then I had a straight line deficit. But as soon as Sandberg caught me, wherever that is, like, I just sat, I never went for anything until the last corner. I sat right on his tail in cornering. He pulled away on straights. I was just right there the whole time. So it was kind of inevitable. There's no other place to go for an overtake. Like, it's runs like that where I was like, yeah, I can get him into the hairpin. Now, what I was showing Tom was that he anticipated what I was going to do. That's what caused it. I mean, it was a very optimistic move, but, like, you can see his line here compared to the last lap. He already knew I was going to go for it. So instead of being all the way on the bumpy curbing, he moved to the inside, so I shot. Anticipating he would be on his normal line, because if he were on the normal line, I mean, if you look at his trajectory at this point, right when I tap him, I mean, that's not even... I'm not trying to justify it, but still, that's... Like, that's not even an angle of making the corner. That's what I'm saying, like... Like, he knew, obviously, that I was going to go for it. His trajectory is completely off here. So, for me, I'm thinking, okay, I can hang it around the outside. So I throttle up here. Like, if he were on the normal trajectory, not expecting it, this would have been completely fine. You can even see, as soon as I see how tight he is, I immediately countersteer and go to the right to try and not hit him. And then at this point, it's too late. Like, just comparing it to any other lap, I mean, from his... Like, at this point on the last lap, he's already turned in at this angle. Yeah. I mean, that's not... I did not want that to happen. I had no intention of taking him out. I mean, he still got P2. He spun and then kept it going, but... Yeah. It was just... That was the only place I could go for it, and that was the only lap I could go for it. because I was just sitting right on him the whole time through cornering. Oh wow, the whole front of the car is gone. I didn't even see. No, it's fine because Sandberg's running like low to mid 34s anyway. I only got stuck behind him because of the damage, because I couldn't drive in a straight line. He was pulling like 5/10 on every straight. Like here, I'm right on his tail with a gigantic run. And then he just, I mean, you can see the damage on my nose. Oh well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll apologize for sure. I didn't mean to not respond to his message, but that, you know, I think it's fair game at the end of the day to go for something like that. I stayed right on his tail. I didn't make any mistakes. I didn't touch him. I didn't do anything. I stayed completely respectful until the last lap, last corner. And he knew how much of a run I had because I would get side by side with him going down the start finish straight because of how big of a run I get out of the last corner. And then he would grow the gap to like 3/10. I'd be right back on him after turn 1. So it's one of those things. It happens. It was a bit optimistic, but yeah. And just for me personally, if I flipped it around and I knew someone had pace like that and was on me every corner, I would have anticipated the fact that they would go for that dive bomb. I would have, if I were in his position, I would have held the outside, let the inside person dive in, not take a defensive line on entry, and then try to cross up with the straight line speed. That's what I anticipated would have happened. I would have dove in, he would have laid apex the hairpin, gotten the straight line speed, and we would have drag raced to the start finish line. That's what I anticipated on happening. Because you see too wide in IndyCar, in IMSA, GT3. So to go too wide at the hairpin in a Miata is not unrealistic at all. It's probably the most realistic way to go for that. So it was just, I mean, it's just one of those last second things. I planned it the whole race. That's all I talked about leading up to the last lap. I was talking with Anto in chat. The only way I'm gonna go earlier is if P3 catches. P3 catches. Because this is all I talked about the whole race with Anto. This is the penultimate lap. That's the gap I need next lap. If I have this gap, I'm going to go for it in the hairpin. We're pulling away from P3. Oh, we got it. We're going to make miracles happen here, Anto.
Yellow ahead in 4 seconds, 1 in front.
Like, just looking at his run through the double left, I knew I could go for it. Miracles happen here, Anto. Because he flowed so much mid-corner. So looking at this, I'm like, all I have to do is just dive right and send it.
1 in front.
But I lift out every single time.
White flag. Yellow has cleared.
His rear. And he's making those mistakes out of the last corner. These lap cars might fuck it all up. So I went for it. And it's like the gap was closer than it had been on any of the previous laps. So everything was just pointing to this is my only opportunity. I let him turn in. I straighten my car out. And then I go for it. At this point, I think I'm completely fine until I realize how deep to the inside he's running.